Okay, so I showed you how to select elements going down, like selecting the children and the siblings. Now, let's figure out how we can select elements going up the DOM tree to the parents and the grandparents and finally to the root element. Okay, so the only thing I changed in the HTML is that I added a few classes called container, right? And the UL now has a parent that is the section and a grandparent that is the container class with a div. Okay, now we have my list and we still have our children. Let's see, console.log, my list, that's the ul.parent element. We get the section. Is that true? My list, that is this one, parent, section. Can we chain method these? Yep, we get the div container. Okay, now I'm going to show you another method that's pretty cool and it's called closest. Okay, so let's do my list again, dot closest. And closest takes in a selector, just like document.querySelector all. So that means it also takes in CSS compound selectors. So we want to select the closest element with the class of container. Let's see what it gives us. So it gives us the div. So we started here at the UL, and closest means it's going to check itself, and then it's going to start checking upwards. It's going to check its parent, its grandparent, and its great-grandparent, okay, until it hits the container. So it hits it here, so we see that it's the div here. What's funny is that since it checks itself, if we give UL the container class, it will return itself. That's kind of weird, huh? So it checks up the tree, but starting with the element that you selected. Let's go to MDN. The closest method of the element traverses the element and its parents, heading towards the document root. And this is the document root, the HTML tag, until it finds a node that matches the specified CSS selector. Return value, the closest ancestor element or itself, which matches the selectors. If there's no such thing, return null. So this is useful if you start at a child element that has a lot of parents with a lot of different classes, IDs, stuff like that, and you want to find the closest one, use the dot closest. Okay, let's move on.